pass through there because the front stretch is blocked.
Let's see what happened. The 31, there's David Reagan going by.
Yeah, it's hard to tell right from that angle if he got a tap or if it was just the air loosening that car up from Stephen Wallace's 66 car getting right up behind him. Hard hit by Justin Allgaier.
Rudeman, he got by the initial contact and it has to dodge Allgaier on the inside.
Let's see if we can see here if there's any contact. We've seen Jeff Green get loose earlier in the night. No contact yet. He gets loose right there. Yeah, he was getting loose.
He got loose before Stephen Wallace got into the back bumper.
Watch the right side of that Chevy come up and the roof flaps open up and the car settles back down. Rudeman was right behind this mess. Now watch this car get up on one side and coming right at you.
This ought to be a good camera shot.
Wow. Oh, it's not good when we can see the tailpipes from one of our cameras.
Wow. The 99 behind.
David Reagan just on the outside of this too. David Rudeman gets into the wall a little bit there.
And Rudeman has to dodge a 12. Watch a 12 come back over in front of Rudeman.
That's the hardest lick of that wreck right there was Justin Allgaier.
Yeah.
He hit that wall hard right there on the inside. Good to see him get out of the car.
Watch this now from Kevin Hart.
Go low, go low, go low, go low, go low, go low. Stay in it. Go low, go low, go low. Come on, come on. Spread him. There you go. Watch, go high, go high, go high, go high, go high.
They will make a lot of progress.
Here's why we're under yellow. Cody Coughlin through the grass and then bang.
Man, that's a serious change of direction, isn't it? Hope Cody's okay. That was a hard hit.
So fortunate. You see, Bubba Wallace was trying to get through the middle. He makes contact with Cody. Fortunately, Cody hits the safer barrier down there on the inside. Thank you to Michigan International Speedway for having that safer barrier there.
How about riding along with Cody Coughlin? This is going to be a jarring ride.
Yeah, just
outside.
trying to move around and take advantage the best he could of that restart. Had dropped off of the truck ahead of him a little bit. Oh, look what.
Go middle. And one outside. Tosses out.
Boy, so thankful the way Coughlin bounced back out into the racing surface area that no one else ran into him as he came back up onto the track.
Yeah, the last truck through there, Norm Benning does a nice job avoiding. You see Norm there with the 6 truck going to the outside.
Watch this.
What an unbelievable concussion.
All 4 tires off the ground with that impact. It's great to see you mentioned, Phil.
Way up the racetrack goes the 32, catches the 6, and around goes Justin Lofton, hits the 13 of Johnny Sauter. They crash right at the start-finish line, and they catch the 32 of Miguel Paludo.
Wow. That was a huge crash.
Yeah, and that was a long time in developing, too. The 6 of Justin Lofton got sideways way early at the exit of 4. Just about saved that thing.
I think someone clipped the 6 of Justin Lofton. I saw some contact there, and he held on to it forever. And when it finally went away on him, Johnny Sauter just had nowhere to go. Miguel Paludo gets a little bit loose right there. Had a slow truck of Norm Benning ahead. Norm didn't do anything wrong. Miguel just got loose and wow, right into the side, almost flipped him over.
Yep. Yeah, Johnny was as far down on the bottom of the racetrack on the apron as he could be. Just nowhere to go when Justin Lofton got down there.
Look at James Busher just barely slipping by. Johnny Sauter not so fortunate. And watch Miguel Paludo. He's watching what's going on. Going to make a move here to the inside. But then he had one coming up from the bottom as well. Just barely gets hit, though. Not a lot of damage. Good job by Paludo not getting involved in the crash that he was a part of starting.
that he somewhat caused coming out of turn 4.
As you mentioned, look at that contact between Sauter and Lofton.
All four tires.
All four tires on Lofton's truck off the ground.
I hit the brake. Yeah, kind of single file in line with the 88 here. Drives in. Looks to the top of the 88 and just goes up the track and loses the back of the race car. You see one wiggle. Man, that's late off the corner, Junior.
Yeah. It all started early, though, right? Junior, don't you think? Look at that. That's the damage.
Yeah, I mean, he was checking the back of the car in the middle of the corner, so Steve, I see you looking really, really hard at that right front splitter, and talk to me about what he needs to do, what the team needs to do to help him be able to keep this car competitive. Well, the first thing they have to do is make sure that it's off the racetrack. You cannot drive around with a splitter bar dragging the racetrack. You're going to have to do that, go out there, try to get minimum speed. The advantage the 11 has is they have a stage break coming. They're going to hope, you see right here, this is the damage. It's when it lands right there. You see the green is missing. So much downforce is made with that splitter. Clearance it. Find minimum final lap.
Casey, and Allmendinger put a big block on him, and that's what it was. He put and man, once you get that grass, you're done.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a hit, man.
Wow.
That was a hit.
That was a hard hit. The 16 and the 5 just drove into the side of the 9, had no place to go. The Mark Martin and Biffle took the hard hits right there. And then you see 24 come into it. 26.
Yeah. Take another look here. Watch. You see Casey Kane in the Budweiser car. He's going to make a run, and Allmendinger is going to take him all the way to the grass on the block.
Yeah, and I think Allmendinger, I think AJ felt like, okay, I'm this far down. He's not going to be there now.
And I mean, right in front of Mark Martin and Biffle. Who's that? Is that Truex in there too?
Yeah, Truex is in there. Yeah. Here's a 39 that we saw come off of turn 3, just in the gas.
Oh, Ambrose hit the inside guardrail a ton.
Happened. See McMurray trying to get in line right here, right behind Harvick, just not enough room.
Yeah, and he had to check up for just a second because he was on the right rear quarter of Kevin Harvick. And then once he goes around, the chaos.
Wow,
look at Setzer. Wow.
Good to see him get out of that car, but that catch fence does its job.
Well, and remember, they raised the catch fence after last year's race here. Also stretched it out over the racetrack. You're right. It did its job. Another view. You see right there, Jamie McMurray just trying to get in. He was going to try to get there and push Kevin Harvick.
Just got to remember, an opening. They're coming to the checker flag, so they're not going to let off.
Let's go on board with Justin Allgaier. Just listen.
2 outside. 2 up, spin in front of you. Watch him clear the bottom.
Go to the bottom, and Ross was going to the bottom, and 19 just needed to check up just a little bit and give him some room, and when he got the car overcorrected, it hard impacted the wall.
Huge impact.
Yeah, it is. You see how easy it is when that car starts to spin. You want to turn the wheel to the right to keep it from spinning, but if you turn too much wheel to the right, it hangs a right and it makes heavy head-on contact.
Take another look. 3,400 pounds of race car off the ground after slamming into the wall.
I think there was a little bit of a storm brewing there because the leaders were all coming out of the pits on fresh tires, and we were all trying to stay. We were trying to stay out there as long as we could on some of the older tires. So there was a big difference in speed, and I think the 19 just got a big run there. And you know, I don't know. I got hit from behind, and that's always a bummer. I saw that he had poked the nose out and that he was coming with a lot of speed, but I was trying to pass the 93 there, and you know, he did what he did, and we got a tore up race car. It sucks.
When you say he did what he did, what exactly do you mean?
Well, he hit us, spun us out.
Do you feel like they're
the 11 truck? I believe it is.
Take another look. There, Skinner was in the grass. Now you see the caution light come on.
See the roof flap goes up, and then TJ Bell. Oh, wow!
He had no idea. TJ Bell had no idea that 5 was coming up the racetrack.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't. Even if he had it, there wasn't anywhere he could have went.
Nothing he could have done. This is real time. The 5 truck on the inside. Skinner gets sideways.
Just jumps around with him. You can see he's got his wheels cut to the right, trying to save it from it spinning, and he never got them turned back to the left. And when it got straightened up, you know, it didn't have any way else to go except for into that outside wall.
A hard hit by Mike Skinner into the wall, and it was so comforting to hear him say, "I'm okay."
See, Johnny Sauter had Matt Crafton above him. He moved down to give Matt a little bit more room and then squeezed Mike Skinner down into the grass.
I just can't. I'm just so happy Mike's okay. Look at that. That's terrible.
That's an unbelievable accident. I tell you what, that shot we just saw, there was a
gets him turned around. Now off the right. Kurt Busch way up in the air. unfortunately came down on his tires. There it starts, right there. That trial, we talked about it earlier, that is the worst place. That's where your car has the least amount of grip around this racetrack.
And remember, these race cars are 3,400 pounds flying through the air like toy cars.
Watch up on the front, right there on 3 up, right there, low, straight, low, come on, hold the brake, nothing's coming. Left, all right, hold the brake right there. We're just going to have a little bit of damage.
So right there, it starts. It seems like it gets calmed down, but another bit of contact. Now the 48's around, into the side of the 1.
And the 1's headed into the outside wall at full speed. Frightening view out the front of that car. As you know, that impact's coming. Anywhere from 30 to 40 G's head on into the fence.
Clint Boyer in stage 1 decided to back out of it. In this stage, he decided to go try to get some points.